Welcome to Look on the Flipside, a podcast where we get to take a behind-the-scenes look at stand-up comics, actors, writers, improvisers, and musical improvisers. From Flipside Theater in Superior, Colorado, I'm your host, Jenny Remack. Now let's go look on the Flipside. So we have a very special guest in the studio today. She was the youngest child until she was 7, and then she was thrust into middledom. She's an army brat and self-titled funny lady who answers to mom, favorite wife, daughter, sister, auntie, and friend. She works for a nonprofit healthcare company by day, but thinks she's on this planet to make people laugh and loves doing improv, sketch, and the occasional stand-up for anyone who will listen. So please help me welcome to the stage, Nicole Serak.
Woo! Thank you for having me.
Nicole, we were just talking, your last name, Serak,
Yes.
used to be...
Yes, so Tommy's family's last name used to be Serak.
Serak.
With like a J.
Okay.
And they changed it because you could back then, just Serak.
Wow.
But we get a lot. We get Shrek, we get Serak. And my own kids couldn't pronounce their last names. And the youngest were like, it's not Serak. But, we go by whatever, Shrek.
Shrek. I like Shrek too. I just found this out over Thanksgiving that we were Remix and not Remax. And they changed it because it was, I guess, easier to say when coming over on the boat.
Yes.
I don't know. I was like, so I've been a Remick this whole time, but but we're Remax.
I do like saying Remac. Like, it's hyped though. Like,
it is.
Annie Remac, Jenny Remac.
Nicole Serak.
Yes.
We could be like related. We are related.
I know. I agree. Yeah. I agree. It's the Illinois thing. It's like, who's
Totally.
your daddy? I don't know. Who's your daddy?
Oh, we should go on Ancestry. Find it out. I bet we're
I'm in there so my mom could verify.
Shit, that's right.
I did it for her because I love her.
Shout out to Nicole's mom, who is amazing, by the way.
She is. Thank
Love
you for
your
my
mom.
life.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing her in the world because she's amazing.
Sex with that one guy.
Yeah. Hey, guy.
Love
Nicole's dad.
Nicole's sperm bio,
donor.
but love you. Appreciate you, buddy. My dad's my dad, though.
Yeah.
My dad's
sure.
my stepdad, for sure.
Yeah.
People are like, you look alike. I'm like, of course. We've been together since day 0.
Right.
We better be alike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you ready to get into it?
I am. Let's do it.
All right. Well, what inspired you to get into comedy?
Honestly, I think it was truly the thrusting from I was the youngest child, and my recollections could be different than my mother's, but I remember like lots of things were done for me. I had an older sister, and my older sister's very type A. So she's like, this is what we're doing. And I'm like, let's roll. You know, I mean, like, I really genuinely, I don't think I picked up after myself. I think I'm still working on that, let's be honest. But I just was I was very good at being a youngest.
Yeah.
I was very good at being the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and I love my brothers. Like, they are the best things that ever happened. But having 2 little brothers, and they're really close in age.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister was the babysitter because I'm the fun family member.
Yeah.
I had to be responsible for other people, and I was like, this is not what. Like, I don't do poop. I don't do diapers. I don't know. I genuinely I'm not really into like manual labor, that kind of stuff.
Totally.
And so I just I figured I'd entertain my family.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did. My brothers were down for performing. I'd write little sketches, and they would be like Madonna and Michael Jackson, or Santa and Mrs. Claus. One of them always was sadder than the other, but it was usually whoever, got the second role.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to be Madonna, and I'm like, you would look so good in a blonde wig, and a lot of convincing. But
did you dress them up?
Oh,
too?
In their own stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, wigs. And then we lived in Hawaii for a long time. And so they would wear like shorty shorts.
Yeah.
And it was like all about like a better name for the white tank top, the white fitted tank top.
Yeah. We won't
not
say
the
that.
messy shirt,
Yeah.
but,
Right.
And so that was a lot of what they wore, sandals, and everybody was like super tan except me because I'm a vampire. I burn and peel.
Me
and
too.
Literally.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, because it's like people don't understand that you literally go outside and you're like, you feel like you're cooking.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely, I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
You don't want to
That's
see
gonna
my
hurt.
fangs.
Mm-hmm.
And, then you just have a lot of freckles. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It goes right from red to peel to white again.
Yes.
Is that your process?
Well, growing up, it was very much like, when I say white, like oh yeah, if I still shave my legs, I'd show you.
Yeah.
I'm 47. I don't fucking do that anymore.
Yeah, why not?
It's soft. It's fine. He doesn't know his from mine. It's fine. I've been married for 20 years, so no one cares. Shut up if you care. If you care, this isn't the podcast for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally, this is what I'm working with. And then I just sunscreen because sun and I don't get along. And then I would get tons of freckles on my face because I would literally burn. And then it would turn into freckles. So I still have tons of freckles.
Yeah.
So many freckles.
Oh man, me too.
Yeah.
See, more reasons why we're probably related.
Mom, Illinois.
So wait, you were raised in Illinois?
Not, thank God.
No,
no.
you.
Okay. I was an Army brat.
Born in Hawaii then?
No, my mom was in the Army.
Okay.
I was actually born, so fun origin story. I was actually born in Escoda, Michigan at an Air Force base.
Okay.
So my mom was married to Bob Osborne.
Yep.
Had my sister, and there was a whole big friend group, and it was the 70s, and they all hung out, and they all were very lovey with each other, and they were really good friends.
Right.
And then Nicole came along. And then actually what ended up happening after that, my mom was not with my sister's dad anymore. And so she joined the Army. And then we went on our merry way. It was a single mom, 2 girls, lived in a pop-up trailer with a basement.
Oh, yeah?
Not really. It had
No.
no. But off camera, I will show you how we faked out the other people that were upper white trash in our trailer park, how we got down to our basement. We just faked them out. We just, just did that little, like... And now I'm disappearing kind of thing.
You faked him out.
We did. We faked him out. And you could see directly under our pop-up trailer. Like, it was the one that you rolled out, like the slide back then. But again, it was like the 80s. Right. You rolled out the slide. And if you got really mad at your sister, there was like an accordion door for the one like bedroom. So you could be like, I'm mad. Click.
Yeah.
And there was like space underneath it. So you could be like, and you're it wasn't really bad.
You'd be like cats back and forth.
Yes, exactly. I don't like you. Exactly. Yeah, it was really super, one of us was sleeping on the table that made it into a bed. But it was honestly best fun times.
Really?
My mom could go to, because the Army doesn't pay. Maybe they do now, but they didn't back then. And so my mom would go to Burger King. She would get a coffee. Yeah. And I have an aversion to packets of things as an adult.
Why?
They're like, do you want sauce? I'm like, I absolutely do not. I have a bottle of ketchup at home. Thank you. You keep your sauce. Yeah. But my mom was she still is. She was so like savvy. She would get her coffee back then. It was probably 60 cents. And she'd get sugar. She'd get creamer, which she can turn into milk, right? Right. She would get ketchup and mustard and salt and pepper. I think she could be the reason why they were like, we're going to charge you after X. I'm just kidding. But she she was savvy, she was super savvy because it was just her and 2 girls. And so we were very much like kind of on our own. Not really. I just followed my sister. I don't run into danger. I don't actually run away from danger either because I don't run. Yeah. I just go, don't. Yeah. And then I hope that if I close my eyes really tight, it'll go away. Yeah. But yeah, my mom was a super tough cookie. And then luckily she was super cute. Yeah. Too. So she met my stepdad. I was in kindergarten. And so that's how that's when life really started. Like just when we just traveled all around the world. Yeah. My mom ended up getting out of the Army because they were going to different places. Okay. And then just kept going. California, Hawaii, Germany twice. Here's a fun story, and also probably why I love to laugh because you'll cry. Yeah. And why I don't care for Louisiana. We were in Hawaii, 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. So all of my best high school years. Got out of school 1:45. Everybody wore booty shorts and bathing suits back then. School, right? Flip-flops. And we moved to Louisiana. So it was humid and hot and terrifying, with people literally sitting in their rocking chairs on their porches with their weapons. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. It was pretty, I would say that was culture shock for me.
What year was it?
So that would have been 95 to 96. Wow. Yeah. Graduated in 96. I have great friends that I met there that I still am friends with now. But I feel like the universe is just, it does exactly what it needs you to experience in life. But that was having lived in Germany, where you didn't want people to know you're American, because there was West and East Germany when I lived there, right? It was, you don't wear your sports stuff. You just kind of blend in. Living in Hawaii, where it was like very progressive, very like so multicultural, so just, I mean, ahead of their time. And then going to Louisiana, I was like, what in the backwoods? And I don't care. I genuinely, I mean it in the most loving way. I'm really not into outside. Yeah. So like I'm like, this is terror. This place is terrifying. So
that's a lot. And then, you said the universe kind of delivers what you need in the moment.
Yeah.
Talk more about that, because I think that there's something to
There's something. For sure. I honestly, I feel like, I mean, a little bit of me wants to sort of steer my path and do what I need to do, but I'm very much like, you're gonna experience what you're supposed to experience. And I genuinely feel like when it's your time to sort of have whatever whatever happen, it presents itself. It could be rough as all get out to get through it, but like when you get on the other side of it, you're changed in whatever way, you're meant to be changed, or you have this nugget of experience or knowledge or testimony that you can then, share with somebody else or whatnot. Yeah. I mean, I would say that's how I ended up with my first husband. So being a favorite wife is genuinely what Tommy literally signs my cards to my favorite wife from your favorite husband.
I love that.
We were both married before. We joked that we got married and divorced the same day, because that is actually true, just not to each other.
Really?
Yes, we totally did. Yes, I couldn't afford to get divorced. So I was not with my ex-husband for a while because it's expensive to get divorced, and I was a single mom.
Yeah.
So I just was like, whatever, nobody cared. Whatever, it didn't really matter. And so Teed kind of swooped in. I was good friends with his sister, and he was such a cutie pie. But he swooped in, and I was like, he's like, we should get married. And I was like, we're not married. Just not to you, but to someone else. Which also was our loophole, because he comes from a family that's very religious, respectfully, right? And so they're like, you should have certain things squared away before you're doing certain things. And I was like, we're married, does not do each other.
Right. Yeah.
This is totally legit, people.
It's fine. Yeah.
100%. So there was definitely gasping and like clutching the throat. Just kidding. Not really. I have the sweetest mother-in-law, but
that's great.
Yes, she's the best. And I knew them all. I worked with them all, but yeah, so Teed was like, do you want to get married? And I was like, sure, but I probably should get divorced. But I had a kid, and it's expensive to get divorced. It was expensive back then. I'm sure it's more expensive now, but yeah, so I borrowed the money from Teed, and I swear I still haven't paid him back. Like, actually paid him back.
Yeah.
He got to see my movie, so I think he's fine. I was
fine.
like, here's your payback.
Yeah.
Every now and again on a Tuesday, I'm like, there you go. Okay.
I hear that happens when you get married. You have to like organize time around
anything. I'm like, you tired? I'm tired. High five, high five. You can grab my elbow. Pretend. Just kidding. It's been literally like T and I have been married. This year was 2 decades. Well, 2025.
Wow.
20 years. Yeah.
What do you think keeps you? And I know we're totally off script. That's okay. Like, what do you think keeps you guys together? Like, what?
Teed is, so I don't hold on to stuff, so I'm just like, blah. And then I'm like, I feel lighter. Oh, you're processing.
Yeah.
And Teed is very, like, when I say this, when y'all get to meet Tommy, he is the sweetest, nicest, kindest, most, and he can relate to everyone kind of guy. He doesn't hold a grudge unless you're that one guy. You know who you are. He's just so easygoing. And so, like, when I get really riled up, he's not riled up. And if he gets really riled up, I'm like, it's just sports. Yeah. And I like, again, every time you're doing this, that's my boobies, okay? And he will go, oh yeah, that's right. There's other things besides sports. So
yeah.
I think it's just because we're different enough that like we're not both. And honestly, neither of us genuinely like to fight. Like I'm like, oh, this feels like it's getting uncomfortable, and I'm a runner, and Tommy is not. He's just not. He's like, he doesn't raise his voice. He's just not a fighter. He would kick somebody's butt for me. That's not how I meant that. I mean, like, he's like he doesn't like to fight. He's
Yeah.
like, he'd rather be like peace and love and bear hug.
Yes, and he's a
So-
great hugger too.
He
Like
is.
I've noticed that. You both are. You guys are both really
I
good
love a good
huggers.
hug.
In
Yes.
which I think, and I love what you said too, is that you guys don't fight. Like you both have this agreement to not fight. And I think though, so many couples get together that are wrong for each other and they're fighting all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that that has to be normal.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, and having been married once before, I can say like, I got married for all the wrong. I literally genuinely married my first husband because he had bad credit and I wanted to move to Texas and we couldn't get an apartment together. So I already knew I didn't like him and he wasn't my person.
Whoa.
Already had Daniel,
Yeah.
but I did not want to live in Oklahoma. Oklahoma
Okay.
is just not for me. Me and Oklahoma are not.
It's not okay.
Yeah. I'm big city.
Yeah.
But I wanted to move to Texas and I was like, okay, fine. So I just got married on paper to get an apartment. And I remember just like, I didn't like the kind of person I was. And so I wasn't fun to be around. I wasn't even myself truly. When I ended up getting with Tommy and was no longer with my ex-husband, my coworkers I'd worked with for a really long time and they were like, who are you? And I was like, I'm me. This is who I've always been. I wasn't that person for a long time, you know? And I just remember all the time being so grumpy and so not happy.
Yeah.
And then marrying someone who's like super nice and super sweet, like you have grumpy days.
Sure.
But I like Tommy. Like I genuinely like him. He's fun and he's always down. I send him so many things, y'all, that I want to do. And he's like, let's do it. Let's do it. I swear. Like I don't know that I've ever been told no. He's down and he'll go to work at 2 a.m. He gets up at 2 o'clock in the morning for work. And he'll be like, I know it's 7 p.m. and I'm exhausted. He does not say that.
Yeah.
I could see it on his face, but he never says that. He's like, let's go. You want to go eat the biggest burrito in Colorado as a family? Let's go. Cool. No one else can have you. I don't fight, but I would for you. But he's good people. He's our biggest fan. Tommy will go, here's flyers. You need to come see their improv. These are the funniest people I know. He loves this community so much.
He's great. And you both are. I mean, and that's like the community. You guys have built community and had us over to your house and like Christmas parties. And you guys throw the best shindigs, by the way. And I love that you guys are like, you're like this powerhouse couple. You love each other. You respect each other. You go on adventures together. You have so much fun. And I think that like that's the way it can be with your partner. Like I think just so many people I see get with people for, whatever reason, you get with someone, but then it's just a mismatch. Yeah. But you can find a good match.
You can.
You are proof.
He is down for a beef jerky adventure. Like I spend $90 on a pound of beef jerky. I'm going to own it. Loves beef jerky. It's the best you'll ever have.
Yeah.
And we go far. We drive far, but it's our little adventure that we go on. I will say that the fun thing about being married too is like Tommy's not a performer. I am. Everybody else thinks I'm funny except Tommy. I would never try out stand-up content on Tommy.
Really?
I'm funny.
Wow.
I mean, and he'll do the like, and I'm just like, that's why people get stabbed with forks. Like, that was really funny. And he's like, if you say so. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. But I'm not his humor. And like, I don't know. It's just funny to me that like, it's interesting. It's just fun because he would never get up on stage and perform. But like, as we've been married for a really long time, he'll make up a song. Yeah. He'll make up I'm like, did you just change the words to that song? What are you doing? But so you gotta grow. You grow on each other, but then you are like, I think that's where I was going, was kind of honoring each other. Like we're not the same in the best way. And like I'm not really into sports, but I'm super into Tommy. And that's what I tell everyone. I'm like, I don't have a team. I'm team Tommy. So if Tommy wants the Nuggets to win, so do I. Yeah. And some of those players are kind of cute. But like, I love it because he loves it. And like when we go to a game, like he's literally like just cutest eyes, his little Santa cheeks and his, and then I guess the same for him. Sometimes he goes to sleep, but we'll go to a Broadway show and I'm like with my gear and my $90 hoodie that I just bought. And I'm like, I can't believe we're here. And he might be over there like
taking a nap. Taking a siesta.
And then I'll be like, don't snore.
Yeah.
But he's there. He's
He's
you know
doing
what I mean?
it.
He's
Yeah.
there.
And that's
he'll
what
be
it's
like,
about.
did you like it? And I'm
Mhm.
like, I did. I'm like, did you get any of it? And he's like,
No.
but just the fact that we show up for each other. I
You're
think is the
like team
thing.
each other. Yeah, I think, and
Yeah.
that's the biggest part
Yeah.
is like rallying around each other, community. And so for you, how has it been to be in this community?
I love this community. So my friend Natalie said it best. I've known her for 20 years now. I've known her since Daniel was little and her girls were little.
Mhm.
But she said it best. She came to the Christmas party a couple of years ago and she goes, you found your people. And I was like, right? It's like 100 me's, right? And she's like, yeah, it is. And she's very introverted. Just saying, we were a lot for her.
Yeah.
But it was so like, she said it best. Natalie said it exactly right on, where it was like, I found just, those, I don't want to call us a bunch of weirdos because we're amazing and we're smart and we're brilliant and everyone has like these cool careers and just the talents,
Yes.
But I literally, I've like the riff-raff that is our improv family is the most loving family, would do anything for you family, and also like you guys make me laugh so much and smile, my cheeks hurt,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
and I love to laugh, like I love to laugh, so I'm just like, why wouldn't I want to be around people that just make you guys just make life better, and very loving. Like you are in my top 2 people that will like genuinely from like your soul, you're like, how are you? You check in and you like are just like love.
Oh.
I forget to check in and I'm like, oh shit, you were something happy, But like just that, like just it's your friends that are your family.
Yeah.
And they just love you exactly how you show up. You don't have to be anything, but just present,
Just be yourself. And
Exactly.
I'm so glad I could do that for you. Like, and I'm so glad that you could do that for me like that.
I'm not going to get into voice messaging back. I tried.
Yeah, it's
and
okay.
I was like, delete that.
It's
Don't
not for
send
everybody.
that.
It's okay. It's
Because
not
it went on.
yeah.
I didn't turn it off. And I was like, Jenny does not want all that message. I love it though, because in my car, I can just be like, play that message. And it's,
Yeah.
And don't ever stop saying, hey, buddy.
Okay.
That's my favorite thing too.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, you're like, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
How's it going? And I'm like, oh my God, Jenny's calling.
Well, that came from Shirzad Shamin, who does positive intelligence coaching. He was talking about being able to call yourself buddy and like, be your own like buddy and best friend. And so some of the work I do is around mindset coaching and I'm like, hey buddy. And I'm like, hey buddy. I always say hey buddy to myself. And then I say hey buddy to, it's just a beautiful way of like connecting.
It is.
And so good. I'm glad you like it.
That.
Yeah.
Yes.
And voice texting is not for everybody. Totally get it. It's not for everybody.
I bet but if we did like a secret little survey of everyone that we know a lot of people.
We do, yeah.
We'd be like, who's the best voice message that you get? Every single one of us would say Jenny. We would all be like Jenny. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'll take it.
Because some of us, I'm one of those people. I'm like, la, la, la. I'm like, no, 7 of those words, predictive text, were not the right words.
Right.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a mess when you're trying to like talk text and I can't. That's why
I'm like, I meant Moovie, Moovie. You just type that. You just stop changing.
Yeah.
Stop thinking Yes.
I know, right? It's AI. Well, so, okay, I know you've done stand-up. I know you've done improv, or you do improv. I know you've done sketch. Of those, what is like your favorite thing to do?
Okay, so I thought a lot about that because I love all 3. I love all 3.
Yeah.
I think my heart genuinely feels like I was born to do stand-up, but stand-up was really hard. It was really hard. And I am not funny written down. Reading myself out loud is not really funny.
Yeah.
And I guess I would say just what I've been doing since I was super, super young is really sketch.
Mm-hmm.
And I like taking someone else's thoughts and ideas and being like, this is so funny. And then getting that freedom that you get with sketch to be like, I'm going to sneak this little me-isms in there for my character and just making your characters like these I mean, the consultant, the Easter
The
consultant.
Easter rebrand. That was my favorite.
I swear to you, he is me and I am him.
Yeah.
And I love that so much. And I won't say it here, but like the way that I could call your name was like, every time it just made me laugh so hard.
It was so good.
And just getting that to, and knowing funny people that write sketches, like literally improv community. Like I pinched myself. I'm like, how do I know a Chrissy who is so freaking funny, right? Getting the sketches. Improv is freeing. So I do love improv because I can just do the weird thing. Because my brain is, I will be at work on calls and I need to be very professional because I do very technical things and I need to be professional.
Yeah.
But I have a really hard time doing that for long periods of time because I'm like, okay, does anyone else have the zoomies? Because I do, and I want to be fun. This is fun-ish. If fun was like, I don't know, getting like your nail beds like picked out or something, like you can't do that for a long time. And so I want it to be super fun, and I love that about improv because you can, like, my brain is like, this scene needs a unicorn to gallop across the stage, and I'm like, and I don't know, like you can do whatever the heck, it's all right. And
it is.
I love
it's
that
all
permission.
Right. Yes.
It's like, it's that thing from the interwebs. Do the weird thing, say the weird thing. Like that's so good. And I love watching, like when we're up there doing something, I love watching the people that are either with me on stage or are out there doing the thing right while I'm on the back line. Yeah. I love watching the improv. And so most of the time I'm just like laughing and I'm like, oh my God, did they just say Bob? Did they just say they need Bob? I'll be Bob. And I'm like, ding dong, Bob's here. Yeah. Here's your tricycle. Get on it. Get on it. It's fine. I got it. Get on it. And then I leave.
You're so good at that too. Like those cameo, like intro, exit. Like there was one sketch you did, or not sketch, improv that you did, where you were like playing a lawyer or a judge, and you came in and you were just like, and I was like, whoa, that was so brilliant. I just love watching you. That was fun. Yeah, do the characters, and it's so fun, and like you bring them alive. And I love how you just said like you have improv zoomies at work.
And some people that I work with know that I do improv because I'm like, I don't know how to hold it in. And maybe it's because I was the youngest child. I didn't have to hold it in. Yes. You don't. There are not the same rules for a second born that there are for a firstborn. Right. Or even a last born. Yeah. I kind of was in the middle and just got to do whatever. And I have applied that to my life. Yeah. And I'm like, you guys seem like you need a laugh. Da, 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 da. Right. And maybe one person will laugh and I'm like, it's fine. It's recorded. It's all good. I'll deny it. Whatever. Yeah. But I'm not usually inappropriate. I'm just like, everybody's thinking it. Everybody's thinking it. And I know they are. And I just like, I'm brave enough to say it. And if that one person laughs, I'm like, score.
I love that. Yeah. That's super cool. You mentioned though, like your favorite thing was stand up.
I do.
And it's stand up. It is really hard. It's a hard thing because you have to like write it down on paper. You have to try it out and like keep trying it out.
I didn't realize I was terrified. So I've done it. I've done it technically 3 times now. Okay. And I waited a really long time for number 2 and number 3 because I was like, I don't want to bomb out. Yeah. But it's like, I don't usually get nervous. Usually I get really excited to go do it. Classes are different. Classes are so hard and I'm so nervous in classes because I don't want to mess it up, but I'm learning. Okay. But when we go out on stage, I'm like, I'm never nervous. I'm so excited. Wow. I'm very excited. So I was so surprised to like, I was terrified to go out there because I guess just in life being fun and just like, the time I talked about the gynecologist, which I still want to find that video. Yeah. You guys just happened to be like, that was a Wednesday. I was with you guys on Saturday and I hadn't had a chance to tell anyone about it, you know? And so I'm just like telling you guys about life. Yeah. You know, and life is funny. Life is very funny. Yes. Very, very funny. And then, I don't know, I got really nervous to have to be funny. I don't know if that I don't know for sure if that's what it is, but I feel like that's what it was I was like, oh, you guys are staring at me and I like have to make you laugh. I have to be funny. And it made it really hard. And then I feel like doing hosting has been a little bit more freeing because I'm just like, I'm really just introducing everybody else and like, I'm trying to keep you awake.
Right.
My goal is like, wake the fuck up. You paid for this.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have drank that much before you got here or ate that much, wherever you're full.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to like keep you guys, I'm trying to like, it's kind of like hosting, like just like your own house. I just want y'all to have a good time.
Yeah.
Take the pressure off.
Totally.
So I still really wish I really want to do stand up really badly, but
Yeah. Well, the interesting part I found about stand up, I've done the class maybe 3 times now as well, actually, because we both did it way back in the day before we had the theater. And then I did 2 more classes and I dropped out of the second level class and I didn't perform because what I found was you were like, you said you have to like force the funny. And that's what I was finding. And I was like, this is part of my people pleasing that I am like trying to really undo and unlearn. And I'm like, I am up here trying to please everybody. And I'm like, it was making me anxious. Like you said, like going up on stage and you would get nervous when you normally wouldn't. And then I was like, I have to do this thing that's not bringing me joy. Improv brings me so much joy. And I've heard that too from stand-up comics. They're like, I don't understand improv. Or, improvers like, I don't understand stand-up. Now I get the kind of dilemma that some people have. And some people can do both brilliantly. And it's amazing and it's incredible to watch. And I just remember being like, oh my gosh, I'm going to just withdraw myself from this.
And that like a big thing. I ended up, because I did the class 1 and then I was like, I probably should. Yeah. So I took the first with different people. And then when I got to level 2, I was like, it just honestly kept getting harder. It kept getting harder. And there were so many rules around it. And what kind of comic are you? And I honestly, truly just think I like to just be in the moment. And like, if you're telling me a fun story and it makes my brain think of something that's happened, because I'm 47. There's been a lot of life.
You've had
a lot of life and a lot of just witnessing life. Like it isn't even me stuff. It's just stuff I got to be around.
Yes.
That it's, I wish I had known when I took that second class that I could just riff, right? Like there are literally comics that riff.
Totally.
And that's just, like that I feel like where it's just very like, I don't want to say like it's too casual, but it's casual, it's lighter. It's just like, what's been happening lately? What's going on in the world? Like I love a good Josh Johnson. I think he's just so
he's
like,
brilliant.
Oh my gosh. He's like great. Absolutely my favorite. And I didn't get tasted small venues and I couldn't get tickets because I wasn't fast enough, but I will see Josh Johnson in person at some point. But just that, like, just you're aware of where you're at, and like, comedy. We just saw Pete Lee recently, and he ended up doing like a whole set of not what he planned to do because he was coming in hot from like something that didn't go well in his life, and so you could feel that in him. You could feel that he was pretty heavy, and so he was like, "Can I just go off script for a minute?" And I was like, "Yes, please,
do it, please."
Just try out your material on us. That's why I love living in Denver, Colorado, because we get everybody tries out their stuff on us.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And he just like told this beautiful, funny, I almost cried for a moment. I felt really bad for a while. And then he just kind of like, you got to just see this progression of this really bad crap that happened in his life. And we laughed and again, your heart broke and then you laughed and then but I left there like, that was amazing. And he was just so raw and so real. And he's like, that wasn't my set. And I thought, I hope you were recording that because that was just, it was so fun. And like, so that's what I would like to be. But I haven't really found a forum for that yet.
So it's almost like being able to go and do like storytelling with a comedic twist, like being able to just talk about your life, riff off of whatever is going on in the world with the audience, and being able to go in there and just be like, here's my heart, everyone, and like talk about it in a way that's authentic and genuine and off script.
And kind of relatable, because I feel like we all have, like, I'm at a phase of my life where if I cough too hard, and it has nothing to do with kids. My baby is 17. This has not been something that's been happening. My oldest is 25.
Yeah.
This is nothing that has been happening for 25 years. But I coughed really hard the other day and I looked at Tommy and was like, I just peed my pants.
Right. Yeah.
Thank God I
Totally.
don't do the laundry and he does, because I'd have thrown them panties out, because I literally, I mean, and like didn't even know I had to pee.
Yeah.
Like my bladder, I had no idea it was full. And I legit like, and I just like stared at him. And this is again, Tommy Serak is just straight love.
Yes.
Because he was not like, you nasty.
Right.
Nothing. He was like, honestly, I think he thought I was kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe in a weird, he's a little bit, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He's the
But
best.
I genuinely like, I'm at this phase of my life where there had to be at least one or two people, you know, if I was doing a show
Oh,
that have also not known they had to go to the restroom.
Yes.
It's not incontinence. We're not talking like I need diapers. We're talking like I mean like from the depths of my diaphragm coughed and was like, shoot, she was half full. Who knew?
yes. Yeah.
It's fine. It wasn't your car. Why do you care?
Sure.
You know.
I think
I have
yeah.
wipeable seats. It's all good. I was like, I am 40. I just peed my pants.
Yeah.
47-year-old. Now I'm kind of proud of it, but I don't know. I really just, you know.
Well, you got to lean into those life moments that happen, are relatable. People, I'm sure, like you said, I'm sure somebody listening right now is like, oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, just had that last week. Yeah. So, yeah, totally. If people want to get a hold of you, what's the best way?
Tommy Serak.
Tommy, just go to your husband.
I am from the 70s and 80s, and so I genuinely, I'm not good at having my phone, or like I do social media when it's, I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably hard to get a hold of. I'm so sorry. And I will probably read your message, and then it's like 5 days later, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't reply. So probably find a friend, or again, Tommy Serak is your best bet. They're just on his phone watching sports 24/7.
Yeah, so he'll get you a message.
Pretty legit, yeah.
Okay.
Or you'll see me around too. Yeah. I'm with Flock of Females. Which
yes,
I love them. My
girls. We're playing again.
We're playing on Saturday.
Yes, this Saturday. I don't know if
first.
Right, the 31st of January.
Theater.
Yep, What If Theater. And then we have a pickleball private event that we're doing again. This is year 2 at Relish.
Yes. And if we go a little bit further out, February 21st, something, we'll be at Flipside.
Yes, we'll be back at Flipside. Yeah. So this will air before February 21st for sure.
Nice.
So, so if you guys are in the area, you want to come see Flock of Females, we're awesome. Improv, short form comedy. It's super fun.
And I'm my name on all socials. So
yes,
if you're like, where can I find Nicole Serak? You just type in Nicole Serak.
Yes. And it's Serak. Yeah. It's like Remac, but I have a C.
Yeah. Because we're related. It's the Illinois thing.
We're totally related.
Apparently Illinois like to, anyways, we're not going to talk about this in the next time.
We should do a DNA test.
I'm out there on Ancestry, and I have 3 or 4 siblings that are from Jim, because Jim had wives and girlfriends.
Oh, okay.
He's very nice in real life, though. So if he ever saw this, he's very nice in real life. Apparently I have a lot of similarities to him, but like my stepdad stepped up and raised my sister and I, and I love my dad so much. So, and thank you, Jim, again, for I would say bedding my mother, but you guys were camping. It was kind of like on the ground.
You were made at a campsite?
And, you know, and this is, again, for another story, but I was created from an affair. So I was like, I wouldn't exist without an affair. And then I have a very morbid opinion of it. I would never do it. Don't do it. That's shitty. Just be nice to the person that you don't love anymore and just do what's right. My ex-husband cheated on me, and Teet's ex-wife cheated on him. And so at the same time, I'm like, that really sucked. Yeah. But gosh, it got me out of that marriage, because I would have been loyal forever. Oof. I wouldn't have teed. I would not have my Tommy Serak if my ex-husband hadn't done that, because there was never a reason big enough. And then that happened. I was like, oh, deuces, right? I was like, Daniel and I are out. Whatever. Yeah. And so I have this very morbid opinion of, but don't be a douchebag. Don't be a douchebag.
So if you need to get out of it, get out of it.
Okay. Like find that humanity in you that is like, this person doesn't deserve that. Yeah. Don't do that to someone. But I mean, I would not exist literally if my mom and Jim hadn't like behind the tents.
Yeah.
I assume I wasn't technically there yet. Mm-hmm. I assume it was behind the tent. So dumb to talk about it.
No,
but I love my mom, and I'm so grateful that I would not exist, literally.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, do you, girl? And if you do meet my mom, Nancy Farrell, she's on socials as herself too, Nancy Richardson Farrell. My mom is literally the sweetest, funniest,
She's very sweet.
super inappropriate lady you'll ever meet. She's so fun. But she literally is like, she loves everyone. And she
does.
literally instilled that in us. She's like, love everyone, meet them where they're at. And like, I grew up amongst the most diverse aunts and uncles that weren't really aunts and uncles. And I'm just super grateful for that. So thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom.
Thanks, Nancy. I think the message is love everyone. I think it's a really good message. Love yourself. Love the flip side.
The universe is reminding me of my humble beginnings.
And I got an M for Miguel. Magic. Microphones. Manifesting. That's it. Absolutely. And thank you so much for being a guest on today's podcast. And Nicole and I will see you on the flip side. Thanks, everyone.